This presentation is called a Big Interview Overview by Mandy Zarillo for IDN 525. We'll be taking a look at how Simmons University will introduce Big Interview to the incoming freshman class. Big Interview is an interview preparation portal, and some of the coursework this year will require its use. The overall goal of the Big Interview Overview is to prepare students to master this tool in order to perform academically and professionally. Simmons University, located in Boston, Massachusetts, serves a class of about 2,000 freshmen and new transfer students, the vast majority of whom were planning on attending Simmons in person. But due to the pandemic, both learners and instructors have pivoted all lessons to remote learning. The Career Education Center of Simmons had been planning to launch this virtual learning tool anyway, but now finds new obstacles in disseminating this information virtually. Let's take a look at our learner demographics. 30% of Simmons' all-female undergraduate population identifies as Asian, Latinx, Native, or African American. Many come from affluent communities, and we're looking at traditionally aged college students. So we are talking about Gen Z. They're tech savvy, they consume visual media, mainly videos. When it comes to learning new skills, they choose a self-directed pace. They're very aware of the gig economy and growing opportunities for entrepreneurs. They're greatly affected by the pandemic, particularly in the area of higher learning. So let's meet our learners. This is Jill. Jill's a little bummed about 2020, but she's willing to make the most of it. She can see herself as her own boss one day and isn't sure if she needs Big Interview right now. She knows she needs it for a few things, though, like to submit assignments for class. She needs to figure out this tool to feel successful in her freshman year. Then there's Emily. Emily's all about the long term, and for her, college is career prep. She's anxious about her career and salary opportunities, especially in a post pandemic world. The learner's environment will vary greatly as they will be at home. We can offer great advice for them on creating a good instructional environment, including getting a good lighting, a good microphone, and a calm, quiet environment. The Big Interview Overview will be online, asynchronistic, interactive, simulative, and last for a duration about 30 to 45 minutes. We'll accomplish this with Articulate Storyline. This will use videos, visuals, and short simulations similar to the navigation on Big Interview, as well as interactive quizzes. Now, what is it that we're trying to help our learner achieve? Well, we certainly want them to be able to practice these mock interviews, as this skill will have reached far into their academic and professional careers. The learner will be able to articulate the importance of interview preparation, and that's going to link back to their own intrinsic motivation to learn. We want our learner to sail smoothly as they navigate the Big Interview portal. And finally, our learners should feel confident in the process of submitting and uploading their mock interviews. The modules are designed to guide the learner through 4 presentations and activities and 4 quizzes that will help evaluate their progress. The learning tasks begin once the learner has received their login information. They can proceed through the activities, pausing and moving forward at their own pace. Upon completion of the first activity, the learner can take the first quiz to evaluate what they've learned so far. If it goes well, great, they can move on to the next task. And if it doesn't, they'll be sent back to the first activity where they can review the material. And so forth for the next activities. Again, the learner can move through this, progressing and pausing as they see fit with their own schedule. After successfully completing all activities and quizzes, the learner should feel confident in using the Big Interview tool to its full potential. They will also understand how and when to contact the Career Education Center for further guidance. The launch date for the Big Interview Overview will be January 16th in 2021. Feedback and evaluation will be discussed in a further presentation. Thank you so much for watching my presentation on the Big Interview Overview.